Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here or have not yet seen this movie, there will be spoilers, but if that does not bother you, let's jump into my review of The Possession of Hannah Grace. So basically what it's about is an ex-cop who just gets out of rehab. She takes a job working the graveyard shift at the city hospital morgue, doing intake. She faces basically a series of bizarre and violent events caused by an evil entity in one of the newly arrived corpses. So basically this movie came out in 2018 and it is rated R. It's under the mystery thriller category, but I think it's more suspense and horror. It runs an hour and 20 minutes. It's directed by Deirdre, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Van Roosen, and it's written by Brian Sieve. It stars Shay Mitchell, Kirby Johnson, and how do you say his name? Louise Hertham, and Greg Damon. I'm sorry, Greg Damon. Now, I was really curious about this movie when I saw the trailer, but I wasn't rushed or anything to watch it. The trailer depicts it as something that basically it's not, and I heard mixed reviews saying it was just like every other possession movie, or exorcism, stuff like that. But I'll go more into that in later on. So the movie starts off with the exorcism of Hannah Grace, played by Kirby Johnson. And during said exorcism, her father, played by Louis Herthman, smothers her to death basically with a pillow to try and stop her from whatever she's doing, whatever harm she's causing. 3 months later pass, and we meet the lead, Megan, played by Shay Mitchell. You can tell that she's plagued by something, but we just don't know what it is yet. Basically, she takes that night shift, the graveyard shift, at the morgue, doing intake. We find she is an ex-cop, like I mentioned before, who blames herself for her partner's death and has severe panic attacks with visions. Now this is important, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a minute, about those visions. So after a couple nights of work, things start happening and getting creepier, and she starts hearing and seeing things, playing them off as visions. So she just shakes her head and tries to shake it off. So now I want to go into the actors and their performances. So Shay Mitchell, she does great at being who she is in this movie. She is forced to be isolated, and I love how she plays guarded but strong, and I really like that, and she does it really well. Kirby Johnson, she plays Hannah. I have never seen her before in any movie, and I'm not even sure if she is in any other movie, but she did amazing, being she doesn't say much or anything like that. But with her facial expressions, when she is in action, she's just amazing. So the cinematography was great, especially it being shot on a Sony a7S II, which is not a professional movie Hollywood camera. You know, any consumer can buy it. The special effects and makeup are on point. It looks incredibly real and chilling when you are actually watching it and coming along through the movie. So the morgue itself is super creepy and isolating, making it a whole lot scarier than it really is. So just being isolated in that place, I mean, I would be freaking out as well. So the order of the film could have been changed, giving you basically an element of surprise. Even though I could see why they would do it to kind of draw you in, but I feel as if they put the beginning of the movie somewhere in the middle, that it would have been a whole lot better, and you would have had, like, you would have wanted to watch it more without that little detail. So some parts did drag, mostly when there was no action, of course, but I mean, this kind of dragged a lot more. The ending was surprising, but for me, I expected it from the beginning. I kind of knew that was going to happen. It's predictable in parts, and I didn't think it was that scary. It wasn't really a scary movie to me. It's more creepy and eerie, mostly with the atmosphere. Now, it did get mixed reviews, saying it was a typical possession movie, but I wouldn't call it that. It brings a new take, on an old concept. However, I would have changed the title due to the fact it only has that one hint of exorcism in the beginning. It's kind of like Autopsy of Jane Doe and meets the Enchantress from Suicide Squad. That's what I kind of feel like it has a little hint of. So overall, it wasn't completely horrible. It was interesting. You know, it wasn't boring, and I did finish it. So with all that being said, I give it 3 morgues, and I don't think it will have more than that from me. I'd probably buy it if it was the right price. I won't buy it right now because it is a new release, so I will not buy it until the price drops. So the movie that I'm most excited to see is Greta, and that one comes out on March 1st of this year, of course. And I'm super excited to see that one. It looks really good. Oh, sorry, there's something on my camera here. Okay. It does look really good, and I am excited to see it. So, that's it for my review of The Possession of Hannah Grace. If you enjoyed this review, make sure you like and comment down below if you want me to do any specific review. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do that before you leave and hit the little bell so you can get notified of any new videos or that I do upload. And to make it easier, you can subscribe over here, check out my new videos here, and also check out my other channel here. I haven't really been uploading there very often, but you can check those out. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!